Hi guys, what's up? It's your girl Tosca. I hope you guys are doing well. So the people have spoken. This is going to be a deck reading for your future spouse. So enjoy it, relax. Nothing is written in stone. I understand that I'm reading for a large majority of you, so some might resonate, some might not, so just take it with a little bit of a grain of salt and just enjoy it, see what comes up, and all the best. All right. Okay. Peace, you guys. Peace, light, and love. All right, just relax. So this is your future spouse. Let's get started. I'm drinking coffee, so I'm pretty uppity today, and I had McDonald's earlier. So if you guys have not tried their sweet and spicy jam, oh my god, I love it. It's like chili sauce, but with has like a blueberry taste to it, but it's really good. I love it. And then there is the mambo sauce. I love it. I love it. The mambo is definitely more spicy, so take what you like, but please try it. It's really good. Okay, so your future spouse. Pile number 1. This is a amethyst aura, so it has like that shine to it. Pile number 1. Okay. Pile number 2. Icelandic spar. This was actually used like 100 years ago as like a magnifying glass, before like magnifying glasses even existed. So this is called Icelandic spar. So this is pile 2. Okay. Pile number 3, rose quartz aura, has that shine to it. And pile number 4 is a piece of selenite. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Take a deep breath. If you guys want to timestamp this, please do so. So take a deep breath. Relax. All right, pile number 1. Okay. Pile number 1, future spouse. Trust is a big part of pile number 1. Trust, especially trusting your intuition, is what I'm getting. Well, everyone should trust their intuition. That's why we get like that gut feeling. But I'm feeling pile number 1, you're intuitive. A little bit of intuition there. You might have more than one option, and so it's like trust the right option. Oh my god, 10 of Cups. That one just flew to me. You just started with the 10 of Cups, pile 1. What a great freaking start. King of Cups. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. King of Wands. Death. Four more cards, please, for pile number 1. Getting a couple of messages here for pile 1. 3 of Wands. Queen of Swords. Three of Swords. Knight of Wands. And the Empress. Alright, here's what I'm getting, pile 1. So, for some of you, I think a small part of you, a small group of you, you might have been in a very long-term committed relationship that could have ended up not happening, not working out. So you could have been engaged and it didn't work out. You could have been in a long-term relationship and it just didn't work out. And you are now like focused on yourself. You're focused on your glow up, right? The Empress. You're focused on your looks, your physique. You got probably going to the gym. You're just working on yourself right now. And probably you've been single for at least maybe 6 months to a year, at least. I see 2 options in love. One could be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Your future spouse, you might meet on the internet, online. That's becoming a lot more common, so don't feel like you should be worried about it. You're gonna meet someone online. This person could be around your age or maybe slightly younger, maybe like a year or two younger. I'm getting 2. For some of you, you have 2 options in love. One could be a slightly younger than you and one could be slightly older than you. One of them could have had a previous marriage and he could be like a widow or a widower. That's what I'm getting for pile 1. Whatever it is, you're going to have to make like a decision, a very clear decision with the person that you can work with, a person you can work with, a person you can handle, a person you can deal with. Because the last thing you want is a relationship where it's very one-sided, right? And I think some of you are starting to understand it. I need to be with someone who's going to actually be there for me, show up for me, you know? I've always shown up for someone else, but no one really ever showed up for me. And I feel like that's you. That's my view, my viewers. I actually feel like this could be a long-lasting relationship when you don't get the intrusive thoughts in the way. Oh my God, is he going to just leave me? Oh my God, if you start thinking like that, it's going to fuck it up. Sorry. It's gonna screw it up. So just remain calm. I think this person is going to be very good for you. I do see, you see, Three of Swords. If you bring those like intrusive thoughts, it's gonna screw it up. So I feel like you need to like balance yourself a little bit. Give me one card, please, for pile 1. One more card for pile 1. Yeah, Four of Wands. Page of Wands. 6 of Wands, yeah. 5 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. You can't get to the 10 of Cups feeling like this. I feel like maybe some of you had a relationship in the past that was like, well, it didn't work out, so I don't understand why it would work out now. That's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Knock it off, right? Knock it off. That's why we do our daily affirmations. Like, knock that off, because this has the ability to be a long-lasting relationship. I see 2 children, 1 or 2 children. Some of you might get with someone who, like I said, was a widow or a widower, and they have children. So that could be another possibility. Yeah, 2 of Cups. Use your intuition with this one, pile 1. Use your intuition. I really feel like you have more than one option, but choose the best option for you. The one who, not just someone that you have a connection with, but someone that you align with, that you have good, that has good character, that has long-term goals. Give me one card, please. Yeah, choose a new direction. Don't stop. Give me one more card. Yeah, wait. And be assertive. You have to be assertive, not aggressive, but assertive in what you want. If you're not seeing what you want in someone, move somewhere else. Move on to someone else. It's okay to get feelings for someone. It's not a bad thing. And when you get feelings for someone, just process it, understand it, work with it. If it's not really working out, like if you really feel like you can't negotiate with it, move on. Yeah, compromise. Some of you, again, there's something better. Yeah, and forgiveness. Yeah, there's a level of compromise here. There's a level of I might not get everything I want from this person, but he's someone who can actually be supportive of me. Work with it. Work with it. And I feel like some of you are going to have to choose. There's something better or someone better. All right? And forgiveness. I do feel like pile 1, there is a level of patience here, waiting here, working on yourself here, and just feeling it out. King of Swords. Be very clear with your thoughts. I feel like pile 1, this is divinely guided. I will say, yeah, there is a level here of like law of attraction, like you attract. That's why it's very important with the energy that you give out, the thoughts you give out, because the universe responds to your conscious mind, to your choices. It would be a very good long-term marriage. This is a marriage based not only on feeling and passion, but it's also based on like morals. Like I see a lot of morality and character and value. Like your values align. So work with it. Figure out if it's not feeling right for you, maybe that's not the guy or the girl. If the other person's not feeling right for you, I see a very sweet relationship here for pile 1, or marriage, or it could be a future marriage. But yeah, to start with the 10 of Cups is very strong. All right. Don't let the intrusive thoughts win, you guys. Don't let the impulsive decisions take over. All right, pile 1, that's your reading. Pile 2, if you chose the Icelandic spar. I'm hearing the word Jubilee. I don't know why. For whatever reason. The word Jubilee. Future spouse for pile number 2. Okay, pile 2, this is what I'm getting for you. I'm hearing create and destroy, create and destroy. I feel like there is some kind of level here where you have to keep building up and it takes one thing to like destroy it. There's a level of forgiveness here. You guys, no one's perfect. No one's perfect. Just because someone lies to you once doesn't mean they're a liar. A lot of people lie. Like 100% of people lie. Like everyone at some point in their life has lied. It might not be a character flaw, but I'm getting a lot of trust issues for pile number 2. The Chariot. Queen of Swords. Whew. Page of Swords. Five of Pentacles. This is cold-hearted, bro. This is cold-hearted. Pile number 2. Oof. Two of Swords. I see accusations here. A lot of accusations. Like there's no forgiveness here. There's no it's just so oof. Page of Cups. King of Cups. Seven of Swords. Yeah, I told you there's some trust issues, pile 2. There's some kind of trust here. There's a motive here to always be right in a relationship or in a long-term relationship. So, future spouse for pile number 2. The Hermit. Ace of Wands. You need some fire for that ice cold heart of yours, pile 2. You need some fire in that. Light it up. The Hierophant. Six of Wands. Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, pile number 2. Okay, pile 2. I think this is what I'm getting. You are probably either single or you just got out of a breakup with someone, and it was something that you really thought was gonna make it through, but it just couldn't. There's too much pride. There's too much ego over here. There's too much, I'm right. I'm always right. There's no recourse. It's like either you're right or you're wrong. And there's no level here of being, it's like, there's just like, I'm always right. And I knew that I was always right. And I knew that he was going to fuck up. And I knew he was going to do this. And then it happens. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you keep giving out this energy of someone's going to do X, Y, and Z to me, they're probably going to do it because that's what you have already kind of put out there. Work on your thoughts, pile 2. There is a no contact situation here. There's no contact situation. I feel like this is someone who you will marry, is someone who may have fucked up a while ago, and you're like, all right, come on in, but you know, I knew that you were gonna like, and I feel like there's no level of forgiveness here. And I'm not saying to be overly compromising or to be overly accepting, but there's the only cups here is the King of Cups. This person is willing to come back and offer you a level of stability and a level of love. And more than likely, what I'm getting here, pile 2, more than likely, your person is a person from the past. Could be an ex, could be someone you want to work it out with. This person, I think, got with you and didn't know what he or she wanted. There was a level here of, I didn't know what I wanted when I met you. And there's, you know, and now, you know, I'm kind of like biting the dust with all of this. I feel like right now you're in no contact, you're in separation. Could be geographically, you could be in different states, different countries, different cities, or you could just be just not talking. This person's gonna rush in though. He's gonna rush in. This is out of the blue. Out of the blue. It's gonna happen out of the blue, and it's manifested. This person's manifesting coming in. Okay, this person, give me one card. The Star and the 9 of Cups came out. So you could probably have a TikTok or a social media presence. You could also be like maybe Insta famous. You could also be a very good looking person, good looking model. You could be like, you know, showing off your new sexy whatever the fuck. You could have an OnlyFans, no judgment. But this person still finds you very attractive, still finds you very physically attractive. They're not, at this moment, this person is not ready yet to come back in, but I feel like when this person does come back in, it's gonna be like fast moving, and you're gonna be like, huh, what, did I just get back with who? You know, and you're gonna be like, well, can we just whoa, like slow down, like can we just take it like friends, and then, you know, let's just start there. But there's a level here of there's no forgiveness in your heart. There's no forgiveness. And I'm not saying to compensate. I'm not saying to accept. You don't have to. Clearly, pile 2. You don't have to accept this person if you don't want to. But there is a level here of pride and ego. And that needs to be cut. Like, it was meant for the universe. You two were meant to come together. And it's almost triggering. It's almost triggering because your insecurities came to the surface with this person. Maybe you trusted this person, you loved this person, you cared about this person, and all of a sudden he's like, I'm bailing. But this person has a level of sweetness. There is emotional stability with this person. This guy or girl is very optimistic, clear-minded. But I feel like they trigger you because of maybe a past decision that they made to no contact, no talking, no nothing. And that was supposed to be, that's a test. You know, that when someone triggers you, it's a test. And it's a test to say, like, how far are you going to push this? How far are you going to let this consume you? Are you going to find everything that's wrong with this person, or are you going to be willing to release it and let it go? Let him go and let him come back if he wants to, or if you want him to. I feel like this person's coming back. This is an old energy. This is something, this could be someone you may have had a relationship with. It could have been a fling. It could have been, I don't know. You could have met each other on a trip or on some kind of travel. I see travel here. Travel was involved. Give me 3 cards. Yeah. Oh my god, the first card is not the right time. It's not the right time. Pile 2. It's not the right time for you to be with this person. It was supposed to, yeah, within the next few months. Romance. Remain positive. Let go. This was a test. This was like, you can have him. The universe gives us chances. That's why I'm a big believer in second chances, is because the universe every day gives me a second chance. God every day gives me a second chance. I'm a person of forgiveness. I used to be a lot harder on myself and harsher on myself, but the older I get, I understand I am a person of forgiveness. And doesn't mean I'm passive. I will tell people how it is. I will tell people like it is. But I'm willing to negotiate. I'm willing to compromise the older I get. On certain things, not on everything. I don't want to lose myself. But this pile 2 was supposed to show you that you can have the right guy, that you can have the right girl, that things will always work out to your benefit, but you have to keep believing and remain positive. This was supposed to be very triggering because all of a sudden, oh my god, this is a good relationship. What the fuck do I do? You've never had a good, I'm seeing pile 2, your past relationships have been shit. Your past people have been shit. You could have gone through a divorce. You could have been married more than 1 or 2 times. You could have loved and lost. You could have failed at love over and over and over again. And it's been lessons on lessons. The universe kept throwing it at you. And it was like, I always have to be right. It was always, the relationship dynamic was always like, I was right, me. And instead of me, it should always be like we, you know. You know, it's what I bring to the table, what I did, what I do, what I bring to the relationship. But remember, relationships take two people. You can't just push someone out. That's not a relationship. But I feel like pile 2, this is someone who you have had a issue with. Maybe you're still struggling with it, but I feel like this person is coming back to you. Again, it's not the right time. It said the next couple of months. So wait it out, wait it out. Be patient with yourself. You know, Rome was not built overnight. Be patient, you know, and let it go. If he's meant for you or she's meant for you, cool. If not, then don't be aggressive on yourself. Don't be aggressive to the other person. This is an old relationship, you guys. This was someone who you may have had something with. It could have been short. I don't really see a very long-term thing. You could have been with this person for like 6 months or a year, and then it just fell apart. You could be an Aquarius. I'm seeing Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. I'm also seeing Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. I'm also seeing Virgo and Taurus. But this pile 2 is you're starting to learn to forgive yourself. There's healing. The star at the end, this is healing. This is supposed to really trigger you so that you can actually release it. The triggers are there. I hate to go off tangent, but triggers are there in order for us to see what's happened, see what has become of us, and we almost have to like kind of do our shadow work and see why we're holding ourselves back from love, from good relationships, from prosperity. Some of you are putting yourself back in terms of prosperity. Some of you have prosperity and money coming in, but you hold yourself back. It's the same. It's the same thing. It's just with different situations, but the action and the mindset is the same. So be careful with the signals that you're putting out there, you guys. Pile 2. This was more psychological. This was a very psychological pile. Thinking it through, processing it, healing from it, forgiving. Okay, forgiveness is a big one here, but it's not the right time right now. But just be patient. It'll happen. All right. All right, pile 2. That was your reading. Pile 3, if you chose the rose quartz aura. Pile 3, future spouse. Pile 3, some of you are a little bit older. I would say mid-30s, early 40s, maybe 50s. I think you've had a very interesting life. You may have seen life from a different lens for a long time. Some of you may have been churchgoers. Some of you may have had a very strict like Christian or like Baptist, something like that, like upbringing is what I'm getting. I'm hearing the words coordination. So order and coordination is very much important to you. Coordinate. Page of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. Pile 3, this is not your first rodeo. You have seen it all. You've done it all. You've been there. You've done that. Eight of Cups. The Magician. Take what resonates, you guys. If you're not mid-30s or whatever, don't worry about the age. Eight of Swords. Queen of Cups. Some of you are single mothers or single parents. Maybe you're co-parenting with someone. Nine of Pentacles. Some of you may have been, some of you may have gotten married very young, like in your 20s. My cats are asleep, you guys. You could have gotten married in your early 20s. Knight of Swords. And you lost yourself. A lot of women lose themselves. They lose on their career. They lose on their life because they chose to get married early. King of Cups. Yeah. Two of Wands. Ten of Swords. I'll go through that. The Sun. Ace of Wands. Page of Swords. And the World. Alright, pile 3. Your future spouse. Your future spouse is thinking about you. I feel like very similar to pile 1 and 2. You could have been married, like I'm getting like old school. Like you could have been married before, or you could have been married very young and then got a divorce and then remarried again and then got a divorce, like something like that. It's not your first rodeo. You're ended with the world. You've seen it all. You've experienced motherhood. You've experienced having kids. You could even be a grandparent. Like I'm getting like mature people for pile 3. And maybe you've just let it go. Maybe you've let go of the opportunity of getting married, or the thought of getting married, or the idea that love can come back to you. And it gets pretty, like, especially for us women, when we get a lot older, we get a little more self-conscious. Like, I don't know if they're gonna get with someone who's like me, because I'm, you know, old, like getting older. And there's a lot of beautiful young women out there, right? But you are a woman of substance. You are a woman of substance. You are a woman who has great experiences. Some of you might be nurses or teachers or working in retail, something in that related field. Some of you could be like business owners too. But you're manifesting love. You're manifesting it. Some of you could even have kids who are already grown, who are grown up, like they're in their like 20s, 30s. Yeah, you've let go of the possibility of marriage, but I feel like there's someone who's thinking about you. You got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. This is someone who made you feel at home. You may have lost this person in a death. I'm also seeing a car accident, so I'm really sorry if that happened, you guys. I'm seeing a car accident. I'm seeing like fatality. Anything could happen. Like accidents and crazy shit happens all the time. It's insane. It's insane the level of violence that's out there. I had to give a ride to a friend of mine who was in a really bad accident. Could have been fatal. Someone had ran a red light. He was drunk and just T-boned him. So like, you could have lost, and you could have lost it all, including your spouse or your boyfriend or girlfriend. But you've experienced life on a level that you've learned to kind of balance yourself out. This is what's giving me peace. This, like working and maybe having a career, it's what's giving me peace. I'm also seeing cancer, you guys, like the disease. Maybe there's a level of like, maybe there was like a diagnosis and it didn't go the way you wanted it to go. And so you've kind of given up. That will never happen to me. I'm alive, I'm here, I'm well. You know, just if the universe brings me someone, cool. If not, I'm okay with it. And you've learned to really let go. You're very seasoned, is the word. Very seasoned, very wise. And you don't let the hurt of someone get in the way of your progress, of what you've built for yourself. Give me 3 cards, please, for pile number 3. Yeah, death. Ooh. I'm feeling this strongly, pile 3. If you have lost someone through death, please light a white candle for him or her. Their spirit is still here. Some of them have already moved on, but their spirit is still lingering. It's still here, but it's they're protecting you. There's protection here. There's a level of comfort here. Like, you can let go now. You know, you can let go. Yeah. 10 of Cups. This is a spiritual connection. 10 of Cups. King of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. Page of Cups. King of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Oh my god, you got the King of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Pile 3, some of you are very intuitive. I do see marriage in your future, but you have to be willing to accept it. I think this is someone who is around your age. Very wise. There's there's wisdom here. There is comfort here. I'm going to tell you something. If you lost someone, however way you lost them, through a diagnosis, through an accident, whatever, pray for their soul. And their message to you is, I want to see you happy. I want to see you happy, and I want you to see you loved and comforted. And I think that's healthy. You can't just hang on to the past. You cannot hang on to, if they're gone, they're gone. You have to let go at some point. If someone, it's not like if someone comes back to you, there's no possibility of that happening in reality, right? So the universe is going to bring you someone who is incongruent, cooperating, right, with you, who can work with you. This person is going to help you heal. This is very interesting, pile 3, because I usually don't get like mediumship but I'm getting a lot of energy from the other side on this one. Some of you, this is definitely a spiritual connection, and the universe is going to bring you a husband or a wife. I think they're going to start out as being a confidant, or could be a therapist, could be a friend, could be someone you go to church with, could be someone that you've met at an AA meeting, could be someone you've met at a at group therapy. But this is someone who is willing to work with you. There is strong attachments here, you guys. So don't get caught up in the addiction of being with someone so you can confide in them. They're not like, yes, we carry each other's burdens, but don't use them as a crutch. I think that's the that would be like the downfall, is if you consistently need something from this person, or they consistently need something from you, and it becomes like a crutch. Then it would forfeit. Then it would just not work out, because all of a sudden you're coming together depleted. It's coming together strong. Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. Stability. Mental, emotional, financial stability. You could have a lot of savings. You could have been retired. You could have been something. But I think you will know it when it happens. Pile 3. This is very interesting. Yeah, the Well. This is a spiritual connection. So if you lost someone, I feel like someone new is coming in. They want the best for you. Their message is, I want to see you happy. I want to see you move on with your life. I want to see you thrive. I want to see you work it. I want to see you have confidence. Again, when I die, I hope everyone just kind of just has like a happy dance and like enjoy my funeral, because I want people to celebrate my life. I don't want people to be like, oh man, she's gone. No, I want my life to be celebrated. And this is exactly what it is. It's like, I want her to live her best life, or him to live his best life, even after we're worlds apart. All right. Give me 3 cards. Pile number... This almost brought a tear to my eye, you guys. Yes. Yes, you will get married. Yes, you will find happiness. Right? And love. Yeah, improving health. If you had a diagnosis recently, it's gonna happen. You're gonna be improving. You'll be fine. Do the medications. Do the whatever you need to do to heal yourself. Trust. On the bottom is, it's up to you. No need to worry. Yeah, no need to worry. And recovery. There's recovery here, you guys. Recover from your past. Recover from... Pile 3, you have seen it all. You have experienced life. You know, the best of times, the worst of times. Your parents or your grandparents have gone through like the Great Depression. It could, you know, you could have been very like, oof, like you had very tough time. You know what tough times look like, you know, and you know that money and material wealth is not everything. You know, family is important to you. Values are important to you, you know. So that's what I got for you, Pile 3. Yes, I feel like you will get married. If this resonated, this was very specific, Pile 3. If this resonated, please let me know in the comment section below. And I will move on. Pile 4. Sorry, this went a little bit longer than I anticipated. Pile 4, if you chose the selenite. Pile 4. Pile 4, I'm getting relaxed. Chill out. I got that Avril song, chill out, what you yelling for? Lay back, it's all been done before. Okay, so the song goes like, why do you have to make everything so complicated? Or something like that? That's what I'm getting. I see the way you're acting like you're somebody else gets me frustrated. Pile 4. You chose the selenite. 7 of Wands. The World. Oh, you know what movie that's just coming up to my head is Grease. You know the song Tell Me More, Tell Me More? I'm seeing like, I don't know, I'm seeing a very like high school sweetheart kind of thing going on. Pile 3. Or pile 4, I'm sorry. Pile 3, that could resonate too. 10 of Pentacles. Death. I think death came out in every single pile. The hell is this? Page of Wands. Queen of Wands. The Hermit. King of Wands. 6 of Swords. Ace of Wands. 2 of Swords. One more card, please. This is a karmic lesson, pile 4. I'm getting a lot of karma here. Four of Wands. Yes, I see marriage, but in due time. A lot of these piles, you have, there's patience. You just have to see how things go. A pile 4. A couple of things. I think for some of you, if some of you resonate with this, some of you may have gotten into a commitment or in a relationship or involved with someone who is not really your type, but you're kind of just like winging it and like working with it, and it's like it's not really you. It's not really your type of person. This person's attitude is not really the kind of, something is off. Pile 4. Something is off. If you're with a current person and it's feeling a little bit then it's not for you. Then it's probably not for you. He or she is not for you. And I feel like you've just left it to whatever. You just kind of like, okay, I'll just deal with it. A lot of you, pile 4, are very like logical minded, and you're like, well, I don't need, you know, a supermodel and this and that, you know, Ariana Grande or whatever, or Taylor Swift. I don't need someone like that. I need just a regular person who I can share my life with, and that's it. But something here, it's telling you you're gonna be, some of you are already kind of like done with that relationship and you're like on your way out, but there is marriage here. I feel like Very similar to pile 2, someone from your past is either someone from your past is coming back, or someone new is coming back, or someone new that you may have met and nothing really came out of it, coming back to you. Because I see the world, it's a lesson. There's a karmic lesson here. Some of you feel like you can't be yourself in a relationship. Like you always have to consistently like self-improve, or you have to consistently be a better version of you, or maybe this other person brings a bad side of you. It could be the opposite. This person brings like the worst out of you, and it's just not working. Whatever it is, pile 4, you're not yourself. You're living, look, you're starting with the 7 of Wands. Yeah, 7 of Wands. You're not yourself. There's it could also be like societal factors, like criticizing yourself. It could be whatever it is, but it's playing with your head and it's playing with your emotions. You're like one of those puppets with the, you guys know what I'm talking about, with the strings, and you're just like going like, and then there's a person. That's what I feel like is in your head. There's a lot of thinking here. There could be an element of manipulation here. But for some of you, you're doing it to yourselves. Like if you could leave this person right now, you could. Because there's someone better coming in for you. Some of you are going to, some of you are going to meet someone around like Halloween, which is like next week. Or you might meet someone who is, I'm seeing an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But you got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. But in the middle between the Queen of Wands, so you got the Queen of Wands, the Hermit, and the King of Wands. So I feel like before you meet this person, there's an element of you're gonna be alone. You're not gonna be talking. I don't even see you dating. I see you just being alone and just working on yourself, your self-value. You could have gone through a relationship or a past relationship that was verbally abusive, and you're like, what the hell was this? You know, it was something that didn't come out. Some of you, I'm also getting single parents here, pile 4. You could have a son. I'm getting a strong Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp here. So there's an element of transformation. Give me 3 more cards for pile 4. King of Pentacles, yep. This is going over an hour, y'all. Going over an hour. The Tower, yep. And the Lovers. Yeah, you were probably with someone who you thought was like everything to you, and it just didn't work out the way it did. But I feel like if some of you are still in a relationship and you're just holding on, you want to get out of there. Some of you are Gemini. I'm getting Gemini too. One more card. Yeah, Page of Swords. Page of Swords, 8 of Wands, and Strength. I'm telling you, if you leave your current situation and it's a shitty situation, if you leave that situation and you know it's not meant for you and you're just trying to make everyday work, you could actually, and you leave it, you can actually find someone who is actually more fitting for you, and who's actually, it's going to be a more long-lasting relationship. But something has to die down before you build up with someone else. That's what I'm getting. Some of you know who is really meant for you, and the time is coming. I'm seeing like time is ticking, and if you haven't contacted that person, contact them. But don't be impulsive about it. Just, you know, hi, hello. But I feel like that's how it's gonna start. Very back and forth of like hi, could be one word answers, very like there's a little bit of distance there, like I don't know how I should approach this, but I feel like eventually it will be something, it could be something, it could form into something beautiful and long lasting. You ended with the Strength card. That's long lasting. That's Toyota. You know, that's a long lasting relationship. But you have to be willing to let whatever it is in the past kind of die down in order for you to move on and elevate, and, you know, level up. Pile 4, level up. 3 cards, please. Pile 4, recovery. Oh my God, yes. Choose a new direction. If you believe. I feel like some of you feel like you can't find someone else, or you're not willing to find someone else or to meet someone else. Romance. Give me 2 more cards. Perfect timing. And don't stop. And trust. There's a sense here of there's passion here. If you meet this, if you see this person again, there's passion here. If you haven't been in communication with this person, for some of you it's a new person, for some of you it's an old person that it didn't really, like, nothing happened of it. And I feel like if you let that kind of work again for you, I feel like it would be very passionate, very sexy, very fun, very involved, very positive. It's like the vibe is just, would be amazing. But if you're in a current situation where it's kind of like stalemate, leave it. And I know I'm not big on just like leaving people. It's just more of like, I don't know, I'm an Aries, y'all. Like, I need excitement. I need to go out. I need to see people. I don't have to do it every day, but you know, I want a level of like joy in my relationship. And I understand we have daily grinds, we have to work, we have to do all that, but I feel like pile 4, if you're not having fun, leave it. I feel like the next person will be a lot more fun. Give me 1 card for pile 4. 1 card. Yeah, 9 of Cups. You know, pile 4, I mean, some of you have wings and you want to fly, and you just want to leave. Like, you don't have to be stuck in a certain position just because you're stuck in that position. Like, you can always leave. Like, love is a decision, marriage is a decision, and make a good one, make the best one. This is the only life we get, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we are given. And you know, if you really feel like you're being hindered, or you're being controlled, or you're being capped, then leave. There's so many other possibilities out there, so many other women and men and LGBT, and there's so many, there's a lot of people with different ideals, that's more aligned with your values. So that's what I have for pile 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was really fun. And let me know if this resonated in the comments. Okay, bye guys.